Hey, I'm Sean. This is Tim. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. This is the MrMaple Show. All things Japanese maples. Be sure you're there.
Yeah, I mean, everything Japanese maples here on the MrMaple Show, from cultivar highlights in the garden, like we're doing today on Verna, to how-tos on how to grow Japanese maples, garden walkthroughs, our weekly releases on Mr. Maple. That all happens here on the MrMaple Show. Make sure you're subscribed and let your gardening friends know that as well. I'm sure they'd enjoy this type of content. Guys, we're MrMaple.com, a family mail order business. We ship directly to your door, and we do over 1,000 varieties of Japanese maples. So if it comes to Japanese maples, you can get it at MrMaple.com. Check us out today.
Verna, what a killer tree. What I really like about this tree is, you know, we've talked about this in some of the landscaping podcasts, stuff like that, but is vertical interest in the garden. And you're talking about a tree that doesn't get too wide. It's columnar. You're going to add the vertical interest. Sometimes you might have a part on your house where you have conduit running along a wall or something sticking out, you know, for electrical or something like that. This is a great place that will fit in those tight corner spots on your house. Excellent, excellent tree.
I mean, I love this tree because it's a lot of the things we like about Twombly's Red Sentinel, but this is shorter and it fits in those narrow spaces. We're talking about a tree that gets 6 to 8 foot in 10 years. So a lot slower growing than Twombly's, which is going to be in that 10-foot kind of time frame in that same span. And you've got cherry red color and a dense compact form.
And what's killer, you talk about that red color going to contrast against those greens and those yellows, just going to make it pop. And then you talk about those colors, but when you go into fall, it gets even to that more intense red that just brightens up the garden in fall.
Now, Twombly's Red Sentinel was found as a witch's broom mutation that he found in Connecticut. Verna was found by Verna Nurseries in Oregon. And you notice some similarities, but I'll tell you, there's some differences too, because it's hard for me on this whole span I'm looking through to find many leaves that do not have that shortened center node. So we're looking at something that has an extreme witch's broom-like habit with Verna, tight, dense form. And like I'm saying, I mean, I think I spotted, well, that one's still got a shortened center node. I mean, it's hard. There's one there that doesn't have a shortened center node. And, you know, you might even say it does. So it's crazy how much of a witch's broom-like characteristic Verna has, but this cherry red color is really nice in the spring. You get some nice maroon colors in the summer, and you get a cherry red fall color as well. And being that it has that narrow shape and not being too tall as well, you can add a vertical interest in a small space.
Absolutely. You can bring it up towards your foreground in a garden and still have that vertical interest up front, but you're not going to be blocking everything behind it.
I mean, I love what this tree can do. If you want to learn about vertical interest plantings, Sean and we've done videos on that here on the MrMaple Show. You can go check that out. Vertical interest is one of those things that draws your eye across the landscape. By putting this out there, you start to look at the color and you follow it all the way up the tree, which allows you to see the full depth of the garden. And don't underestimate what this vertical interest can do in your landscape. I mean, it's beautiful. It has a lot of color, but it also doesn't provide a lot of shade, which is great if you have some plants around this that need more sunlight as well.
And what's nice about this, we're standing here and it's in full sun and it's just eating it up. So you know you're going to have a tough tree in your landscape.
Yeah, I mean, this tree is beautiful. It's easy to landscape with. And I think that's one of the things that makes this an A-plus tree in my mind. You've got high usability in the garden. The fact that you can put this in a narrow space, the fact that you can put this next to a walkway, the fact that you can put this in your mid-ground and allow you to add that vertical interest to draw your eye across the entire landscape. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And guys, I think you should pair this with anirene. We got a nice anirene back here. Y'all probably thought I was going to say summer gold because I pair summer gold with everything. We got an anirene. Anirene was a sport on summer gold, so, you know, it's close. It's close. But that yellow plays so well off of this cherry red. That's a beautiful thing to play off of. Something like a Golden Falls that has that weeping habit and the yellow color, that also would play so well off of the narrow habit, the texture, the color, and the habit. So you contrast all the way around. You can make an easy garden by doing that, planting a Golden Falls and then maybe something like a Picea pungens globosa nana or globosa, have that little dwarf blue, yellow, and red, completely different habits, completely different textures. You've got an instant garden right there.
You do, and all in a small spot. So if you have that small space, landscapes and gardens are getting smaller and smaller. This is a great option for those small spaces.
Guys, if you like this type of content where we come and show you a cultivar in the landscape and garden, make sure to subscribe here on the Mr. Maple Show. We work hard to bring you daily content all about Japanese maples and gardening here on the Mr. Maple Show.
And remember, check out MrMaple.com. Over 1,500 different cultivars of Japanese maples. That's how you support us. That's how we're able to continue to bring these cultivar highlights, bring you a podcast, bring you Wednesday walkthroughs with the greenhouses. So be sure, check out MrMaple.com, pick up some trees. That supports us.
And if you wonder, if you listen to our podcast, a lot of that is Sean. He's in the background doing a lot of editing, making us sound good. And he's often now editing a lot of our videos here at Mr. Maple as well. So give him some shout outs and thanks in the comments below. Y'all, thanks so much for jumping in today. Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.